Hey guys, happy Thursday and welcome to day 24 of Vlogust. So I have my crochet blanket on my bed and of course I have my little visitor here. Say hi, Marcus. You busy grooming? Say hi. Oh, he's not ready to say hi. But yeah, so I have my blanket spread out and I've been looking at it and trying to decide what I'm going to do. Yes, Marcus? I don't know if you can hear him meowing in the background. He's like trying to answer my questions. So this is pretty much all the pink that I have left. I have a little bit of like in my scraps pile. Yeah, so Marcus is he jumped up here. He was not up here until I pulled out the camera. I pulled out my phone and then he immediately jumps up here and he's like, I want to be part of this. Yeah, so I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So this is really the main pink that I have left. I have a tiny bit left in my scrap pile. I don't even think it's probably enough to make it all the way around. And I'm trying to decide what I should do. Originally, I had wanted to make this blanket like huge. And I was so worried about running out of this color. But I actually have two that I haven't even used. And then part of a one. But what I ran out of was the pink. So, looking at it, it's actually pretty big. Like, I have it on top of another blanket. Just this little, orange blanket. And it's getting pretty close to being that same size. So I'm starting to think that I'm just going to keep going until I run out of this pink and put my edging on. Oops. And say I'm done with this project. I know I wanted this blanket to be like unbearably huge, like unbelievably huge, but I don't know. I think this is becoming a pretty good size. So let me know what you guys think. And I do like the idea of ending it in the pink for the edging. So I have, the middle of it in the pretty variegated, a little bit of pink, back to the variegated, and then end it in this pink. So I'll see how many rounds I can get. Originally I wanted to do like 10 rounds in this pink, but I'm pretty sure I don't have enough to get there. So I'm going to just keep going. And I think once I start getting out of the pink, I'm just going to say I'm done with the project, put the edging on it, and be done. Yeah, so I do have one more thing I want to show you guys. So I'm going to jump over to my desk and show you guys that. So yesterday I shared with you guys this set of crochet hooks, and these are just hooks that from my grandma. So these are all ones that my grandma used, and they're the same hooks that I mostly make my projects with. And after I took this out and shared it, it started me to thinking about other things that I have. And something that I have from my grandma is actually all of her, well, not all of them, but a lot of her books. So her craft books. So she had a lot of crafting supplies. Like, she had a 3-car garage completely packed with fabric, crafting supplies, books. It was like a store basically. She had absolutely everything related to crafting, sewing, quilting, everything. The only thing she didn't do really, she didn't knit, but she crocheted a ton. But yeah, and I guess she had every type of sewing machine. Like, she had industrial machines like straight stitch machines and sergers and overlocks and just all these machines, and it really makes me sad, but a lot of her stuff, most of her stuff, just got thrown out. And looking back, I wish I could have saved it. I really wish I could have. It's just something I think back a lot on, and I do regret that happened. I wish we could have kept that stuff. My mom though, she did help me because she helped me keep a lot of it. So we kept not all of the machines. I really wish we had the industrial ones, but we do have, right now I have I'd say about 5 of her sewing machines, and they're the same machines that I use right now. They work amazing after all these years. And we saved her books, her book collection, her quilting books. So I'd say downstairs on a shelf, I guess there's probably 500 or 600 of her books. I kept things like her scissor collection. Again, I'd say that's probably a box, this massive container, and I'm pretty sure it has about 300 or 400 pairs of scissors in it. So my grandma, she did not, like, if she did something, she didn't just buy like one or two things. She bought everything, and most of what she bought was secondhand because we would go to the thrift stores like every single weekend. Like, if I didn't have school, we were going to the thrift stores and the swap meets, the yard sales, so we collected craft supplies. And yeah, so I guess just bringing out her crochet hooks, it really just got me to think about her crochet books. And she doesn't have that many crochet books, actually. She has mostly quilting books. But I did just kind of glance through. I didn't go through everything, but one of the very first things that stood out to me was this. This is from, let's see, 1973. So yeah, this is old. It's fallen apart. I put these in here right now because these were some of the projects that stood out to me that I want to share. But this book is fallen apart. The pages are really, really brittle. But it's a book all about granny squares. Like 60 granny squares. And they are cute projects. Like, they're cute. And I guess I didn't realize I love the 70s. Like, I love anything like clothing 70s, decor 70s. I just love anything retroly 70s. And I actually didn't realize that granny squares are like a 70s thing. Maybe that's why I love them so much. I didn't know that. But yeah, so you can see this book it's old. It's been used a lot. But the projects in here are pretty amazing. Like, look at this. I love this skirt. I love this. Oh my gosh, just look at all this. And this hat, I love that. Love the scarf. We got some projects for some younger kids. Okay, so this is what stood out to me. A granny square bag. And you guys know I got really into these granny square bags because of Llama Mama Kayla. When she showed how to make them, I was like, yes, I love this. And I like this one because it's a little bit different. It has fringes along the bottom, so I love that. And I'm also interested, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the way the handle is made looks a little bit different. It almost looks like it might be braided. So yeah, I think I might make another one of these granny square bags and have it like this. This one is super cute too. I do love this. Alright, so I'm not going to show all the patterns, but another one that stood out to me was this. Look at these. I guess these are daisies? Yeah. Oh, it's a tablecloth. I actually thought this was a blanket. I love this, but if I made it, I would definitely use it like for a blanket or something. I think that is so, so beautiful. And I actually have all these colors because they're simple colors, just green, white, and yellow. So this is on my to make list. I love this. And another one that just really stood out to me. Oh, so cute. Was this top. I really wish this had been one of the pictures that was in color. But look at that. It's like flowers. It's a daisy sweater top. Young at heart fringe top can double as a beach wrap. Small and medium sizes made with knitting worsted. I love this. Oh, I love this. Yeah, I've been thinking, like, I have all these wearables that I want to make. This I love. I'm tempted to try to do this as my first wearable. Now, I know I have this whole list of wearables I want to make, but when I saw this, this is beautiful. I love this. I don't know what colors I would use. I guess, of course, since it's daisies, well, I mean, they don't have to be daisies. I can make them another color. I was gonna say, like, since they're daisies, I would want them to be white and then the center's yellow. But I can make these whatever color I want, right? They don't have to be daisies. But I just love this. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think this would be a good first project for me? I love it. And another thing I thought would be fun with this book would be, because I've been wanting to do some mystery things, I thought it might be fun to go in and write down all of the different patterns. I probably wouldn't do the babies and teens just because I don't really have a use for that right now. But all the other patterns, I was thinking of like writing them down on a piece of paper and then just randomly pulling one out and doing that as a project. I don't know. I was just really thinking about that. I thought that would be super, super fun. But yeah, so I just found this book. It's on Granny Squares, and I immediately loved it. So I thought, you know, let me share it with you guys, because I just thought this was so amazing. So yeah. Okay, so that's going to be it for me today. I actually waited later in the day to record. It's about 4 o'clock, and it's hot. You know, we had that nice little break in the weather where it was raining and stormy, and I enjoyed that so much, and I thought, hey, summer's on its way out. Nope, it's coming back even stronger. So yeah, we're leading back up to those 108-degree days, and I'm not looking forward to that. So yes, I waited later in the day to record because this morning I spent some time just like cleaning. I was organizing some shelving, organizing just like food stuff and like cooking supplies, and just trying to get those a little bit more tidy. So that's what I did this morning. And yeah, I'm quickly realizing that I like to do Vlogust earlier in the day. Like, it works so much better for me. It's nice and cool. I'm not complaining about the heat nearly as much. But yeah. So, and also just to check in about Cody. Cody's doing great. He's sleeping right now. I'm gonna go wake him up because he's been sleeping a little bit too much in the day, so he's way more active at night. So yeah, I'm gonna wake him up and go play with him a while to kind of just, you know, get him back to sleeping through the night. But yeah, he's doing great, doing good on his cast. He's walking around a lot, getting into stuff a lot. You know, his brother, Marcus, the big orange cat, always comes up here and helps him get into something or helps him get out or just do something. Just two brothers always getting into stuff. But yeah, so that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I almost said Tuesday. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I'm going to spend some more time doing some more crochet today because I really want to get my blanket done. Because I'm ready to start a new project, especially after looking through my, you know, my vintage granny square projects here. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to working on another project. So I'm probably gonna, you know, really get through this blanket and actually finish it up by tomorrow. Yeah, so I think it's actually getting to a decent size, so I'm happy with it. It's very usable. It's not big enough. It's not so big that it's like too heavy or anything, but it's big enough that I can cuddle up under it. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the size that it is. So I'm gonna use up the rest of that pink and put the edging, and I think I'm gonna call that project to be done. So I'm gonna work on that today. And yeah, so that's really all I have planned. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow. And as always, I love you guys. And thank you guys so much for all that you guys do for me. See you guys.